such a good laugh. Melting around with airborne flamethrowers. Really good afternoon,
Yes.
What?
Hang on.
Yeah?
That was a totally useless test.
Why was it?
Well, we did nothing to convince Chinese business people that our second-hand limos were a good idea, and we all scored naught.
Yeah, and we all ruined our paintwork as well.
Yes, but it'll buff out.
They won't.
Well, anyway, we shall pick that up later on. But now, it is time for us to splash in some puddles of chat, left by the drizzle of debates that falls on Conversation Street. I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah. We'll stick with China, if we may. Before we were allowed to drive over there, we all had to sit Chinese driving tests. Now, we've seen driving tests around the world. I remember one in India I encountered once, where a woman passed, even though she was in the back of the car, and her examiner was in another car following along behind.
Yeah, it used to be in Egypt that you had to drive 6 feet forwards, but then 6 feet backwards, and then you'd pass.
And that was it.
I'd love to meet somebody who failed that.
Yeah. Anyhow, so we figured that to get a Chinese driving test, it would be, you know, quite an easy test. However, we were in for a bit of a surprise. Now, I actually got some footage of Hammond taking his test. Anyone want to see it? Yeah? It's poor quality, it's on my phone, but here we go. Test centre. Right, so he has to ball his fists. Then a squat. There he goes. He goes. And then he has to get on some weigh scales. Tense moment here, tense moment. Still tense. Yeah. You passed. Hammond has passed. Seriously?
Well done.
That was it.
It was nothing. I made it look easy.
That was... Well, it was the easiest driving test I've ever heard
I know,
of.
basically, I passed because I proved that my hands do that, and I'm affected by gravity. That's it.
I think it is actually just a test to check that you are a human being and not a dog, because they can't
That's all
do
it was. However, afterwards, we were taken into a sort of lecture theatre by a man who talks us through the perils of the road in China, and he said that we had to look out for a number of things running out into the road in front of us, including, and I'm not... This is a quote, yes, you will back me up on this. This is what he said, including dogs, children and women.
That's what he said.
Yes, he said,
that.
be careful, they run out into the road.
Oh, you never know, they're unpredictable.
Yeah,